look, bro, it's your boy Boofy back with another reaction. Actually, another video. It is a reaction. Though, how good is Aiden O'Connell actually? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think it's going to be Gardner Minshew being the Raiders' starting QB in 2024 season, which is about a month and a half away. But honestly, I don't think so. I think it's going to be Aiden O'Connell. I really think this guy is him. He's proven he's him. He's young talent. He got potential. And he went 5-4 last year in the midst of chaos for Raider Nation. Let's get into this reaction. Let me show you guys. Or hold on. Let's shout out this YouTuber real quick because honestly, we don't know who it is. We saw the video in my recommendation. Matty Dubs, 95.7K subscribers. Get that man to 100K, man. Get that man to 100K supply. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Aiden O'Connell, 0-star recruit. Breaking news. Why is he actually good?
Out of Adelaide Stevenson High School, where he would have to decide whether or not football was his future. And with just 2 offers on the table, Aiden decided to walk on at Purdue, where his life would then change forever.
Yep.
Aiden O'Connell came to Purdue as a walk-on.
A walk-on.
For 2 years, he didn't play.
2 years didn't play.
Persisted and earned the starting job.
Worked and worked and worked. Aiden O'Connell, man, he's gonna show us. He's gonna be so good for the Raiders next year.
Tiger F back. Again. Again.
6 years later, he was then drafted by the Las Vegas Raiders as a long-term project, and now is in the running to not only be the starter going into 2024, but maybe even the future of the Las Vegas Raiders.
And I really do believe he's going to be our future. We drafted him in the 4th round last year. Like he said, he was going to be a long-term project. He ended up being a short-term project. He was the 3rd string behind Jimmy G and Brian Hoyer, worked his way up. Josh McDaniels got fired. Antonio Pierce said, you know what, let's give this young buck a chance. Named him the starter. Ended up losing the first time he ever started, but he came back in the second half. He showed why he could be a great QB. He showed potential, and he came back the next week and didn't even start. But he started, 3 weeks later, and he showed why he could be a project, a player, a top 15 QB in the league, especially behind the Raiders defense.
But how good is Aiden O'Connell actually? Let's find out. According to 247 Sports, there were 224 better quarterbacks, at least better than Aiden O'Connell coming out of high school.
Which is crazy. Understand that stat real quick.
Better quarterbacks, 247 Sports. There were 224 better quarterbacks, at least better than Aiden O'Connell coming out of high school.
That's just crazy to understand. That's crazy to hear. 200 QBs were better than him. He worked. He has the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? As an NFL QB, you need to be smart, humble, disciplined, and be able to work. He has all 4 of those checked off.
Now, when Aiden O'Connell decided to take his talents to Purdue, he knew it was going to be an uphill battle to ever get playing time with this team. In fact, there were 5 quarterbacks listed ahead of Aiden O'Connell on the initial depth chart when he was a freshman. Fast forward to his redshirt sophomore season, where he was actually listed as the 3rd string quarterback on the depth chart. But suddenly, opportunity has arrived. Injuries have taken place, and head coach Jeff Rome threw him into the fire. Aiden O'Connell would then engineer 2 game-winning drives in 4th quarters, and just like that, he started to make a name for himself.
Yup. Hey, bro. Aiden O'Connell, man, he worked his way up, like I said. Let's get into the NFL, though. Let me show you. His accuracy is tremendous. Top tier. He gets the job done. He has the arm strength. The only thing this man is lacking is the superstar potential of being a mobile QB. You know what I'm saying? Aiden O'Connell, that's the only thing he's lacking. But if he can perfect his feet work like Tom Brady did, he is a problem. He's going to be a problem. He has Devontae Adams, Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer, Jacoby Myers, Zamir White, and then behind that offensive line in his 2nd year under Antonio Pierce with the Raider defense that they're having this year, bro, I'm telling you right now, Aiden O'Connell is going to be the most improved player in 2024 season, and that's facts.
In 2022, which was his senior season, his last year in Purdue, where he threw for over 3,400 yards, 22 touchdowns to 13 interceptions. Heading into the 2023 NFL Draft, Aiden O'Connell just wanted a chance, an opportunity to showcase his talent at the next level. And through the first 3 rounds and 7 quarterbacks taken, it wasn't until the end of the 4th round when his dreams finally came true. With the 135th overall pick of the 2023 draft, the Las Vegas Raiders selected
Aiden O'Connell.
During Aiden O'Connell's first
Ah,
couple of
look at that.
games during the NFL preseason, it became
Preseason,
apparent
baby.
that not only was he going to be a good quarterback at the NFL level, but he was the best one on the roster.
Facts. Easily.
Now, before we dive into exactly how good Aiden O'Connell actually is, do me a massive favor, guys. Hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel.
And he's number 12. Now, Tom Brady's number. He's GOAT talk. Legend in the making. Aiden motherfucking O'Connell. Starting QB for the Raiders in 2024. It's not going to be Gardner Minshew. I'm sorry to break it to y'all. But Gardner Minshew is not going to be our starting QB. He's purely here to train Aiden O'Connell. And just in case he's not as good as we think he is, throw in Gardner. He's a proven quarterback that can be easily thrown into the mix and win you some games. Gardner Minshew. But Aiden O'Connell is clearly better, younger, has the better ceiling. Potential is there. Aiden O'Connell might start. I really do believe he is. I really hope he does. I really hope Aiden O'Connell becomes one of the best QBs in the league. I hope he becomes like better than Derek Carr. If he's anything better than Derek Carr, bro, hey, step back and just watch because we might win a Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
If you're new, it is free. It doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Raiders throughout the entirety of the offseason.
Hell yeah, me too.
Preseason, the regular season.
I'll try to at least.
Down film and keeping you guys updated with everything you guys need to know. So join the family if you haven't already done so, and comment down below a stat line prediction for Aiden O'Connell this season. And do you think he actually wins the starting job on day one?
I think he
Let's
does.
get right into the video.
I really do. Damn, that was just the intro. Hold on, gang. 4-minute intro.
I'm excited. What Aiden did the last 4 games, and what he's done this offseason, changing his body, his work ethic, being here every day, blocking out the outside noise, not worried about anything. I'm excited. And then you bring Gardner in here, and then listen.
Man, you just hear that? Even the coach is saying that he's been in the offseason. He's been working, developing, working on his game. Simple as that. It's all you need to ask for your rookie jumping into the second year, especially your QB. Just work on your game, block out the outside noise, and hustle. Do what you got to do. Put in the work. Be the best you can be. And the product will show on the field. And it is. And we haven't seen it, but I can feel it already. The aura is fiending through my soul right now. I'm trying to tell you.
I know you guys interviewed him. It's great. It's great for our building. It's great for our quarterback room. And if you got competition in the quarterback room, what does every other room look at?
Yep.
Looking at those two guys.
That's the leader right there.
And
Leader of your team.
Browns did a heck of a job as well. So what I see is guys get out there early. Aiden is already kind of taking the bull by the horn, and he's leading the way. And Minshew's right there doing as well. Two guys that's played, and you saw them play against each other last year, and they went neck to neck. But I'm really excited to see what happens. I think it's going to be a process. We're going to stick to the process. But as I said before, Aiden's earned the right to go out there and get the first snap.
Now, one of my favorite things about Aiden O'Connell as a quarterback is just the IQ in general as a rookie. Really something you love to see. Now, in this play specifically, we're going to get pre-snap motion here by the wide receiver. He's going to cross the formation, which is going to send this safety in line with him, which means it is most likely man-to-man coverage. But another thing we're going to see on this play specifically is towards the right side, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. The linebacker switch sides, and then number 41 is going to bite up to the line of scrimmage, which tells us this could be a blitz, right? Could be a safety blitz.
Oh, break. Hold on, gang.
Right side. So let's see how Aiden O'Connell handles it, right? So one, he's going to point out how the linebacker switched. He's going to understand that, they're going to flip their play defensively. So right away, he is going to understand that we need to be able to stop this new look defense, right? So we're going to get a pulling guard. We're going to have this guy get to the second level, and watch how this play actually breaks down here for Aiden O'Connell. One, he's going to be right. There is going to be a blitz off that right side with that number 41. We're going to get extra guys pulling to the right side of the formation because we know they're going to try to get extra guys over there. And then watch how he reads the linebacker, just enough to allow the tight end to get right over him. He's going to step up, feel the pressure in the pocket. Does a great job feeling the pressure, having the awareness, staying in the pocket, and then putting on a beautiful.
That's a clean pocket, though. That's a clean pocket.
Did
he take a shot?
Tight end. This is
almost
beautiful play there, and I think that him doing this as a rookie really shows how good he could be down the line.
Literally, bro. That literally shows the potential this man has. Like, you got Aiden O'Connell and Devontae Adams in your locker room every single day showing you how to get into the building and work. Be the best version of yourself every single moment of the second of the day. Those are two great leaders right there. And when you bring in a young QB like that, that's hungry, that was not silver spoon the job, someone who had to work for it even in college, man, this man's going to be a different beast, bro. I will take the person who works the hardest versus the person who has the most talent any day of the week, and that's facts. That's Aiden O'Connell. Tom Brady was not the most talently gifted QB ever. He wasn't. This man had great IQ. He worked hard. He had discipline. And it showed on the field why he was one of the greatest players of all time, man. I'm not saying Aiden O'Connell is going to be Tom Brady, but what I am saying is he has the factors of being a great QB in this league.
Back and I encourage it, you know what I mean? It's like that's what I want him to do. You know?
Wait, what did Max Crosby say? Hold on, this is the Condor, Mad Max Crosby.
And seeing how, he's starting to talk back, and talk some shit back, and I encourage it. You know what I mean? It's like that's what I want him to do. The best of the best. They're ultimate competitors. The Mahomes, the back in the day, the Brady's, the Peyton Mannings, the guys like that. They were always, jawing back and forth and standing up. It's, at the end of the day, you show a little bit of weakness, people are gonna hop all over that. So for him, seeing him, kind of come back, at us, it's awesome to see.
Facts.
And honestly,
they're
think
building him into a
Max
dog.
Crosby is onto something. I think the confidence you're starting to see Aiden O'Connell play with, even those last 4 games of the season, he looks like a different quarterback. And, you watch this dude play from week 4 to now, it's a completely different player. And I guarantee you'll see an even bigger jump from last season to this season, right?
See,
now,
what honestly gets me before this play gets started, I know I've been pausing a lot, but this is basically my rant video too. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Aiden O'Connell showed growth, not within the summertime, but within games. And it's kind of crazy to say that because his first start ever against the Chargers, that man got sacked like 6-7 times in the second quarter. I swear to God, in the first half, he got sacked like 5, 6, 7 times. And then what did he do in the second half when we were down, 24 to 7 or something like that? That man came back, and he almost won us the game. Now, he didn't, but it just showed his character. He went into that – because I went to that game personally, saw the first start of Aiden O'Connell ever. He didn't play bad. It was just his timing was off. The NFL was just too quick for him. The people were getting off the line probably way quicker than what he was used to in college, and that's just facts. Anyways, so we got sacked 5 times by Khalil Mack alone. You know what I'm saying? In the first half. But then in the second half, he probably went in there. Someone probably gave him a pep talk. He looked at film. He got right in the mind, came out, composed, and he literally almost came back and won us the game in the fourth quarter. I'm telling you, it just shows the type of character this man is. Aiden O'Connell isn't the most physically gifted. He isn't the most athletic QB. He isn't the most, the QB eye test, you wouldn't want Aiden O'Connell. But let me tell you, this guy has all the characters, whatever. He has all the traits, and he's him. And he's shown it. And I know he only went 5-4 in his rookie season, but I'm trying to tell you guys, last year was crazy for him. And for him to even step in and do as good as he did, round of applause. Shout out Aiden O'Connell. I really do hope he gets the start this year.
Specifically, we're going to see something really good here by Aiden O'Connell. We're going to get some immediate pressure off the edge, okay? So when you're a quarterback in this situation, you cannot panic. You have to step up, right? Use your offensive line as a weapon. But what he does here, steps up in the pocket, sets his feet, and then boom, is noticing the outside route, the outside dig to Jacoby Myers and puts it on a dart. Look at this throw in between 2 defenders.
That's not even 2, bro. That's 4 defenders.
On a dart.
Look at within 10 yards, 4 defenders. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's crazy. You have to throw that like a dart, there's a bullseye on there, and you have to hit it. And if you don't, that's a pick, and that's going the other way at least an extra 10, 15 yards. You know what I'm saying? And not to mention the pocket was collapsing. He got hit from behind. Gets it right over the guy.
To go. Unbelievable play.
Unbelievable. And I want to say that was on 3rd down too. If I remember that play correctly too, because I watch every single Raider game. If I remember correctly, that was on 3rd down too. Just keep in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Pressure, stepping up, setting his feet, and then throwing a dart. The confidence this dude is playing with was at an insane level to end the year last year, and I think it's going to be even better next season. Now here's another really good play here by Aiden O'Connell. We're going to get a comeback route here to the bottom of the screen. I want to show you the throwing with anticipation, the ability to understand where his receiver is going to be and when he's going to make that cut. Now, the main thing to focus in on this play is this deep safety. We do not want him to think that Aiden O'Connell is throwing in this direction. So what he does is kind of just, again, manipulate him with his eyes. Right when the ball is snapped, he's going to look to the right side of the field, which is going to keep this deep safety honest, right? He can't overcommit to one side, because if he does, that's how quarterbacks are able to beat you.
It's all about the small
things. All
things.
of his progressions, but in reality, he knows that he wants his bottom comeback route, right? So
That's a chess move right there.
Turn his head last second and get ready to throw this ball.
That's
now,
a big
as
brain
he's
play.
Throwing this football, the
IQ.
wide receiver is what? Hasn't even made his break yet. So again, we talk about throwing with anticipation.
Facts.
Some of the best quarterbacks in the NFL still struggle with throwing with anticipation, but Aiden O'Connell,
All about that timing.
as a rookie, right when the wide receiver
That's
turns
nasty. I ain't even gonna lie.
When you
Isn't
have
that? Hold on.
there, right? Unbelievable catch.
Nasty.
Right? I would like to
Nasty
see the wide
catch.
receiver actually turn, open up his hips in the other direction during this comeback route. Receiver actually turn, open up his hips in the other direction during this comeback route, but still ends up being an unbelievable play.
Look
here,
at that,
right?
bro.
You open up your hips to the sideline.
Look at
probably
that.
make this a lot smoother of a catch, but still, right? Unbelievable play by Aiden O'Connell and the wide receiver.
It was.
And
What
what really excites me about Aiden O'Connell is how he ended the year last year. I mean, this dude has, progressed from week 4 of the regular season to the very, very end. This dude's gone better each and every single game. That just
Which I said earlier, and look it's facts, because someone else literally said it too. It's damn near a fact now. Aiden O'Connell did not just progress yearly. This man's progressing daily, weekly, by the game. He's progressing. That just shows what type of player he is, how smart he actually is, and it takes a good football QB. It takes a good IQ to be one of those. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to have that IQ to be a great QB, and he has it. It's showing week by week,
something
every single
you've
time.
noticed, right? When it comes to, going through his progressions, keeping plays alive, extending plays, right? The arms talent. This guy is really, really good at football, right? So on this play specifically, there's going to be a lot of pressure around the edge.
Look
What
at
he
Hunter
does
Renfro.
here, He's going to
Oh no, I
step up.
was about to say that was Hunter Renfro. Hold on.
There's going to be a lot of pressure around the
kinda look
edge.
like him.
What he does here, he's going to step up, get outside the pocket, and then watch this throw as he is going to lead his tight end up the field and throw it in the most perfect spot you
Michael
could
Mayer,
ever place, right? You could
Our
ever
tight
place
end rookie.
off the run, off the back foot, moving, throwing to
No.
the right. Look at this ball placement. Unbelievable ball placement for his tight end to go up and grab.
Accuracy, man.
Guys, you have Brock Bowers, you have Jacoby Myers, you have Devontae Adams, you have Michael Mayer. Aiden O'Connell has so many weapons
It's
at
over.
his disposal.
It's
Trey
over.
Tucker, right?
And our
Samir
defense?
White. I am so excited to see what he does. I know right now we have just heard the news that he is going to be in a competition with Gardner Minshew.
He wanted
As
already.
of
I can
right
tell.
Now, he holds the keys, right?
Yep, he does.
Depending
He
on
earned
what
the right
he
to
can
start.
do during training camp and preseason, that will tell us what kind of quarterback.
What a
he is
play
going to
too,
be.
bro.
But to go
Look
from
at
a
to
zero
say he's not a mobile QB is kind of crazy too. I'm trying to tell you guys, he's not mobile. He's not the fastest. He's not the most physically gifted, but he knows how to move the feet and how to bounce around in the pocket. Another thing Tom Brady was good at. Aiden O'Connell has the same trait. Look at this.
right? Depending on what he
Look at
can
this.
do
Step up in the
during
pocket.
training
Feels the
camp and
pressure. Steps up.
preseason,
Extends the
that
play.
will tell us what kind of quarterback he is going to be.
Pressure in
To
his
go
face.
from a
Throws it.
roster
and
to
then
be-
throws it to that
a
good-ass ball
walk-up
placement right
at
there.
Purdue,
Like,
the
look at that,
fifth
bro.
string
Look at that.
quarterback on a roster, to being drafted as the 8th quarterback in your draft class.
Hear what he's
to
saying.
Then being the 4th starter. There's only 4, maybe 5 starters in that draft class going into next season. He's one of them, and now potentially, being just the future of this Raiders team. This dude has really came up out the mud, and
Mud.
I don't see him
Poverty.
stopping anytime soon.
Who were like the quarterbacks you wanted to model your game after, and who were the ones you watched growing up and wanted to be like?
It was really just Tom Brady. To me,
It was Tom Brady.
that was really
Now it makes sense.
So how good is Aiden O'Connell actually? I would say he's pretty good. Going from a 0-star recruit, not ranked within 225 quarterbacks in your recruiting class, walking on at Purdue, being the 5th option on the depth chart, to becoming the starter, to winning the job, to being a 4th-round pick of the NFL draft, slept on, 7 quarterbacks going ahead of you
Yup.
to going from a project in the NFL
To a
starter
like, come
who
on.
now potentially is the future of the Las Vegas Raiders.
He's proven time and time and time again that he will break every box they put him in.
So
Did
yeah,
you
Aiden O'Connell,
like? It's
he's
over.
pretty good.
It's pretty
What
good.
he does next
I'm gonna be
is
excited.
going to be the most important thing of his career.
Literally, bro. If he shows up this year, bro. If he shows up this year, I'm trying to tell you guys, the Raiders defense is top 5. If he shows up this year and plays how we expect Aiden O'Connell to play, and even better, because we're not expecting too much. Keep in mind, a 4th round draft pick, sophomore year, we don't expect too much, right? If he exceeds our expectations, Raiders are in the playoffs. Simple as that. And we might even make a run. You just never know, because defense wins games, and Raiders are top 5 in the defense next year. Facts. We were top 5 last year. They just didn't want to say. They don't want to give us the credit. But I'm telling you right now, Raiders top 5 defense. Aiden O'Connell breakout season. You already know the Malcolm vibes. We out, motherfuckers. Peace. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. We out, motherfuckers. Hit that like and subscribe button. Why? Because fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Raider Nation on top. Fuck it.